So it's really a fine art and a whole new world for us. And we just needed to study and see how we can get better at it, starting by finding and defining the 4 elements that we're gonna use in those puzzles and challenge. So the first one was obviously the logic, that is about looking at a problem and trying to figure out the solution. Then we wanted to have the manipulation, that is about playing with objects and with the physics. Also the traversal, that obviously is about navigating your environment, but that is also about analyzing your environment to find the best path. And finally, the fight, that is straightforward but still a challenge where you have to defeat your enemies. It was very new for us, but we really wanted to have that problem solving as a key aspect of the game, because for us it was the perfect pace breaker between the fight and the traversal that, as you've seen, can be very intense. And it's also a great way to add a lot of variety within the game. If you want to be good at something, you need to do it and do it again and again and again and again. So in parallel of all of that, we also just continue to build a lot of Vault prototype to just test ideas in the different aspects we wanted. So the traversal, the platforming, with sometimes some very extreme example as the one you can see here. And we also explore physics and manipulation and logic. So the goal here was to get more comfortable with our gameplays, with our mechanics and our ingredients, and also just to get better as level designer and to refine our skills, our methodology, and also our ingredients and rules to make sure at the end we can create those great puzzles. And if we did so many prototypes, it's also because variety was something very important for us. We wanted a wide variety of challenge and puzzle in the game. And the difficulty for us is that we wanted to do that in a unity of gameplay. What I mean is we wanted to give the player a finished set of tools and ingredients that he can learn and he can master. So after that, it was up to us to find a way to combine those elements and put them in different contexts to always create a new and interesting challenge and puzzle. So to support all of that, we built a lot of prototype vaults. We basically built twice the amount of vaults you have in the final game. And at some point we took all those prototypes and we did a kind of contest where we looked at them and defined the one that had the best potential. And it's the ones we keep for the game and that we kept pushing on the level design and the level art, always trying to make sure that each of them were unique in the experience and in the flavor, and that at the end all of them were cool to play and solve and different. All the work we put in those puzzles was also applied to the puzzles in the world, because you have a lot of different other puzzles in the world that can be small, big, some of them are related to a myth with a story to uncover, and we really wanted to make sure that in the world we also have variety and that all those puzzles were fun and interesting to solve.